And I was concerned about getting noise off of those, and the guy told me, he says, no, you won't get any noise. And I was worried about lightning. And he told me, not really, because those things are grounded pretty good. There's one little wire that runs from one to the other on the very top. That's the ground wire. And I haven't had any problems with those towers being so close to my antenna.
WHXX.
Go ahead, Tom.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm going through the drive-thru. You guys go ahead and take it for a minute. And YMY.
How are things down there in beautiful Canal Fulton? KE8 UKZ.
Doing all right. 64 degrees, and see what type of day we get today.
You know, when I left your place, going down, I think it was Manchester Road there, there's an auto dealership, a little auto dealership that had like these mini trucks. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Anyways, I dug him up. This is going, since I saw you. And those little mini trucks, man, they want like $35,000, $40,000 for those things. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
No, don't know where you mean, but yeah. Never know.
Oh, they're an import, and I think they have basically a little four-cylinder engine in it, 5-speed, and I think you're lucky to get two people in the front, and some of them have a dump. The back of the thing will dump, and I thought that'd be pretty handy around here, just to run errands, run up to Lowe's or Home Depot, throw the stuff in the back, not have to worry about getting seats dirty or anything. And the gas mileage is great. But they just want too much money for those things.
So when you taking the General?
I think I might get it done, taken care of before Labor Day here. At the rate I'm going, as long as I don't get any distractions. I seem to be doing okay on it.
Yeah, it just takes a lot of effort at our age. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I hear you. And last week, the biggest problem I've had so far is the grandkids and the wife. Everybody's running around, and the kids are off school, and my wife's involved hauling them here, hauling them there, and somehow I get invited in with all that stuff, and so finally it's all done, or pretty much done. So yeah, I should have my undivided attention from here to Labor Day.
Yeah, about a week and a half, school will be back, so you get a break from that.
Yeah, they sure go back to school early now. I remember when I was a kid, you didn't go back until after Labor Day. And you were out of school before Memorial Day.
Well, they got more to learn than we did. and they try to get them out before the end of, by the end of May.
Yeah. Oh well. And my grandkids and my kids and myself, we all went to Woodridge High School, and my graduating class was 35 kids, and now I think they have about 150. Well, I'm going to jump off here and go catch my cheese, so I'll be talking to you later, Tom. Have a good day. KE8 UKZ 73s, and I'll be listening.
Sounds good, Alan. You have a good one. Enjoy the day. WHXX.
Take care, Alan. Talk to you soon. 811.
Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, John. AA8CT.
Morning, Craig. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing just fine. Missing the fact that by now it's starting to be kind of pre-dawn, just pre-dark. But I guess that's to be expected for the next few months, so I guess I'll get used to it, and the dogs are already used to it. They don't really seem to mind whether it's sunny or dark, but yeah, temperature's okay, and the day moved, and here we are. We made it to midweek, so wow. What can I say? And it does look like it's going to do some raindrops today, so I probably will not be mowing. I put that off for a few days now, and now I'm going to probably be a few days behind. But that's all good. Good morning, all. AA8CT.
Good morning, Craig. I'm going through my drive-thrus here. I just made a 3-point stop this morning.
88 AV. Mobile. Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Joe. I hope your day's starting out as good as mine, which is we're both on the right side of the grass and heading to go work out in a little bit. So there you have it.
Right? So far, you're right. Just want to try to think and get the lawn cut this morning, but may not be able to do that. It may have to keep another day. And John, what, you fall or you just make a stop?
Morning, Joe. How you doing?
No, how are you doing?
Had a little moonlight while I had the dog out early.
Out there patrolling the neighborhood, make sure everything is safe, right? Got quiet all of a sudden. Well, I don't have much traffic, and I'm showing 67 degrees.
Yeah, I'm showing 64.
Craig, you said you were wanting to go out and you thought you would not mow the grass today. I'll tell you what, I would go ahead and mow it. I think you're going to be okay. I think tomorrow's the day that you have a chance of getting rain tomorrow.
I'm the one that's planning the mow today for sure.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything till this afternoon, maybe some pop-ups.
And in all likelihood, I probably will try and mow, but like I said, sometimes Mother Nature has different plans and or things pop up that were not expected, and so we adjust. It's not in real bad shape. It would be nice if I could, but if I don't, a couple more days is not going to make that much of a difference. It's kind of in the prime mowing length right now, so I cut it and I don't have any extra rows of grass laying around.
I never liked mowing it when it got too high and wet, because then you get those big clumps.
I know exactly what you mean. And then after a time, the grass doesn't grow as much, and all that stuff disappears. Although we haven't reached that time yet. It's still growing well for August.
Yeah, looking ahead, I think Sunday's the only day we're not calling for rain for the next week.
Today I tried out a small tuner that I bought at the Chicago Hall Amp Fest. The guy had a whole month pile up for $1. I bought one. I should want more. It works. I know you could put more than maybe 10 watts through it, but it still works with QRP.
Maybe it's FM.
I didn't mean antenna, it was an SWR meter.
Morning should be okay, weather-wise. Good morning, Bill. How you doing?
Not too bad. Got a good night's sleep last night, but I got wore out yesterday. Been a long day. Yesterday was, anyhow. Today's, I don't know. It's hard to tell what's going to happen. What's going on your side?
Not much. Got to work to 4 today. Tomorrow's only till 12. Then I'm off for a bunch of days because granddaughter coming. New granddaughter.
Makes a nice time for you to have grandkids around. And good morning, Bill.
Granddaughter and grandkids again. They live in Tennessee. I don't know if they're coming up at all. So far, I don't think they are.
That'll be good. Let's see, it's 5:53. Yeah, you'll be all set there to check on Jim. See if any stories.
Yeah. He's probably listening in the background.
We get gas today also. I know there's went up anymore. It came down a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to take a standby. Everybody have a good morning. NAWS.
W8WKY.
You ever notice that Working Friends gas station down there on Norton Avenue? He's usually about 20 cents a gallon less if you pay gas. And Bill, have a good day. Did you say you had the rest of the week off?
After tomorrow noon. Because, Sunday, my daughter's supposed to have the baby and new baby. So we'll have the kids, the other two Rugrats for a while, for a few days.
Oh, that'll be fun for you.
Yeah, all my grandkids and kids are all within 2 miles of me. So that's kind of a good thing. KE8UKZ.
Give me an AV right here. Yeah, all mine, the furthest is about 10 miles away. So we're all lucky.
K5 CFY, K5 CFY, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Ray. Are you out there?
KD8SLG, K5 CFY. Good morning, Just Nick. Hope you're having a good day.
It's a little early to tell, but so far, so good. Hey, are we going to have Nancy for the second hour today of the Boredom Breaker Net? Do you know?
Do not know. I don't think so. I'll give her a text, or you can, and I'll let you know before before the Boredom Breaker Net.
W8WKY.
All right. I didn't know if you knew yet or not, so I thought I'd reach out and find out this morning. Best I could. Can do. Are you out and about walking already?
Roger that. Yeah. Anyway, we're out here. Freddie was a little a little crazy last night while I was trying to run the net. He usually doesn't even he comes in there and lays down beside me, but he was being ornery last night. I don't know if you heard him or not.
I did not. I don't even think I went over to you guys. I just checked in on the blue screen from the second version of NetLogger. I drive Dustin's dog nuts. Lucy cries. Lucy, Dustin's dog, will cry and whine when I'm on the radio with her. Or with Dustin and she's there. All right, man, well, you have a good walk. I'm going to walk down the hall. Catch you later on, Ray. Thanks. We'll see you this afternoon. K5 CFY, KD8SLG.
Alrighty, well, when we get back, I'll try to text her, and she's usually up, just maybe not, but I'll find out. K5 CFY, back to you there, Nick.
So early. Everybody else up there.
Good morning,
Ray. Leader. KD8SLG clear. Thanks, Ray.
Nick, good morning, Ray. Day Jack Suck.
Morning, DXX. Good morning, Ray. Morning, Nick. And who else is out there? Good morning, K-Sub-QV.
Hey, GXX. K5 CFY. Good morning, Tom, and good morning, Northern Mark. I didn't hear anybody else, but if anybody else is out there, good morning.
Good morning, Fred.
Good morning, Ray and Fred.
Could have heard Fred last night. He was being ornery, and he was, I was running the RCWA Club Net, and he usually comes in there and just lays down beside me while I'm on the radio, but he was pulling on my britches leg and barking and growling and just being ornery.
He must have heard a wampus kitty somewhere and is trying to tell you that there's danger. WB8BMW.
Have a good one, Ray. We got 64 and rain this afternoon. Hope it isn't too hot for you today.
Talk to you later. K5 CFY. Morning, Jim.
Morning, Tom. Just walked in, turned the radio on, and laid all my tools down, started listening. Had to get in there and chit-chat with Ray. Alrighty, go ahead, Tom. I'm sitting and getting stuff ready.
Sounds good. Make your...
Hey, morning, Jim. Hey, Jim. Is your stick still on the wall?
Yeah, Mark, my stick's on the wall all right. I might have to get it down here. Getting a lot of footprints all over everybody. I'll have to go in there and start erasing footprints. Alrighty. Let me get my stuff ready and I get back. Okay, everybody, play nice.
Oh, I didn't know if maybe Dan or Bob grabbed it when they, Bob or Dan grabbed it. KSFQV, you go get your tools all ready and do your surgery. So KSFQV.
KG8 REG, WHXX, around Greg. WHXX, morning.
Boy, it sounds like your whole crew is sound asleep there, Tom. Yeah, I don't know if I told you or not. Across the street, my neighbor, he got rid of the cable and he put one of them little cheap antennas up on his chimney. One of them UHF, VHF, or some whatever it was up there. And we got a red-tailed hawk. It cruises our neighborhood. Maybe once a week. He looks for a slow squirrel or something like that. And it landed on it one day and looked over there yesterday. And I guess he landed on it again and he broke it. Now it's hanging down alongside his chimney. And if he's still using that there antenna, I don't know if he's getting his stations, if he can turn them up right side up or what. But we call the hawk Big Red. Big Red is, he didn't get a squirrel, he just got an antenna. WB8 VMW, sitting and listening, got to poke a hole now.
There you go, yeah. These birds, I'll tell you. That's pretty good.
Well, let's see. It's too early for Randy, Charlene. Yeah, continue monitoring.
W8WKY.
AWS HXX. Didn't have a chance earlier. What you got going on today, Bill?
WAHXX and AWS. Nothing much. Going to recuperate from yesterday.
Yeah, you can get ready for the rain this afternoon. Alrighty. Don't know if Cliff's on yet. How about a Cliff?
WAZXX NACFK. Good morning, Tom. And I heard Bill. I heard Ray. Let's see, Jim, Northern Mark. There's a few out there I heard. Starting out of a good morning. A little bit warmer than yesterday, but still not in the 90s. I don't like that stuff. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Cliff.
Good morning, Jim. Hey, I heard you talking about your neighbor with a red tail bending over the antenna. That's pretty funny. I have a disc cone that I have up in my attic that I use for receiving over-the-air TV signals, HF, UHF. And I tell you, I have to actually turn that antenna off. I have a cable switch on it if I'm going to transmit on my radio, because it passes the signal right down through my preamps, and you just see the TV, or if it's the stereo, they just washes them right out. I was like, well, better start turning those off when I'm going to transmit, otherwise I'm going to blow the front end out of something else. Always something. NABFK.
Yeah, that reminds me of the old CB days. I was running about 750 watts. I had a Phantom and a Maverick and everything, and my neighbors, he said that my CB come over his clock, his television. It wiped out his television, and I think it come over the hair dryer and everything. But that's when I was running a lot of power. Now that I went ham, I never get over 100 watts. Whatever the radio puts out, don't have a linear. And I talk all over the world. Alrighty, I got to get my stuff done so I can get ready to take over here later. WB8BMW.
Surprised he didn't light up the fluorescent lights.
Here now.
I even come across on a tape-to-tape recorder. The guy had it in his living room, and he had to make a trip out someplace, and he was expecting a phone call. And he didn't have answering service, so he just set that recorder to see if his phone rang while he was gone. When he come back, there was me and Judy talking on our CB radio, and it come across on that there tape. Now that's That's running way too much power.
Yeah, that don't even have an antenna on it. There's no RF involved till you blast it through on it. How you got any leaks?
All right, I got to get some coffee and then I'll be back. WB8VMW.
KE8YBG W8GXX. Well, Cliff, you got most of the morning there to do stuff outside.
Yeah, I do, except we got it all done yesterday. I'm just going to kind of hang out a little bit today and maybe even try to get in on the boredom breaker later this afternoon. I'm usually busy at that time of day, but I got everything pretty much done yesterday. And just in time when my weed and feed guy stopped by and sprinkled his granulars down and sprayed the weeds, and so you're not supposed to mow for a couple days unless it rains, so you don't blow that granular all over the place. So yeah, I got everything done yesterday that I needed to get done, and just kind of kick back, kind of like Bill, just kind of kick back and catch up with some rest.
That's good. Yeah, you're going to have that green grass that really grows here next week. That fertilizer gets going good, and we're going to get a lot of rain in the next week. I think Sunday we got a dry day.
Well, if it doesn't rain too hard all at once, we could definitely use it, man. I tell you, my yard is really getting brown. It's the only thing that's growing right now. It really is the weeds. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, certain things grow when it's hot and dry. Not too dry, but yeah, stuff we don't like. KE8YBZ W8GXX. How about it, Randy? You listening? Okay.
ahead in there.
W8WKY.
This is K8PMI. I'm still in Macedonia, but not sure if I'm making it yet.
That was pretty decent. How you doing, Phil? WXX.
Doing good. Didn't want you sitting there with too much silence. I thought I'd jump in.
Real good. You have a great day there, and hope all those elevators go to the top floor. KPMI, WXX.
Well, today's another grocery day. Run up to Giant Eagle, pick up a couple goodies, restock a couple of shelves in our canned foods, and get some nummies to eat and everything. Enough to keep my navel away from my backbone. That way I keep on living. Alrighty. Have you been able to get a hold of Charlene yet? KE8YBZ? Are you on the road, Charlene?
KE8YBZ. Good morning, Jim. I am on the road. I'm listening to an audiobook again. So I kind of forgot until I got off at my exit to turn on my radio. Sorry, guys. Good morning. I hope everybody has a great day.
All right. Well, as long as you check in and you fill your slot in the lineup here, that's good. Whenever a regular doesn't show up, we worry. But good to hear you this morning, and hope you have a great day. All righty. We'll back up and let. This is Tom's early session, so we'll let him jump in there. I know he called for you this morning, but like you said, you didn't turn your radio on just yet. WB8 BMW. Morning, Tom.
Morning, Charlene. It's good hearing you. Hope you have a good day and feeling better. Try to have a good day there. WXX. The only one I didn't get was Randy, Jim.
Well, whoever it was, just didn't make it to me. Yeah, I heard you call for Randy, and I didn't hear him answer. Hope Kathy's okay. Well, hope they're all okay. All righty, I'm sitting in listening for a couple more minutes, and then we'll get this menagerie up and running.
Hey, Jim. Have a good day. Bring things go to the store. Morning. Have a good one. WBAVM.
Well, wanted to say good morning to Giselle. She's down there. She probably kicked the old man out to go fix her some breakfast, and she's laying there listening to the radio. hopefully say something that makes her chuckle. All righty. Well, we'll go over here on the side. I want to say good morning to John. I haven't heard him this morning, but he's listening. WATD. Good morning, John. You have a good day. I got to get groceries today, or I want to go down there and start. I was thinking about. I'm going to make a 9-to-1, and that would be the most usable or most common one, and then sort of make that box to fit that. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to make a 9-to-1 to use as a prototype. So if you're listening, that's what I was going to do. See if I can't, somebody drifting down your way, take it to you or something. All righty, I'll back up and get a tone and then start it out here. All right, well, we got Charlene, and she's on her way to work. So we'll go down and see if KI5 SSR. I don't know, we heard from her yesterday, and she's doing okay. She's recuperating. Hopefully she'll recuperate fast. All the doctors, nurses, and everything take care of her good. How about it, Jeanette? Are you tuned up in that hospital room? Are you able to go home yet? Got any info for us this morning? We're listening. Alrighty, well, she's not able, but she has her plate full, so that's all right. You just relax and get well. And now, of course, we'll give KI5 OZZ a call. Now that she's on and off, I don't know if she's, I think Ray said that she didn't think that she was going to run any of the net, boredom breaker net this afternoon. So I don't know if I'll get on it or not. If I get out early enough to get groceries, I'll be on it. If not, I won't. So how about it, Nancy? Are you on the radio this morning?
WB8 VMW, this is KD8SLG. I just texted Nancy. She's back in Indiana, and she's not connected this morning. Thanks, Jim. KD8SLG.
Okay. Thank you, Nick. Well, I hope it's her choice that she's there and everything is going okay. She sure has a lot on her plate, and so does the rest of them. But we shall make it. Thanks, Nick. Take care. Alrighty, I heard Phil. Maybe he's a little closer and he's not all broken up. K8 PMI WB8 BMW. Good morning, Grandpa. Not a look-alike Grandpa that I've known, but good morning, Phil.
WB8 BMW, this is K8 PMI. Well, I'm the new type of grandpa, you know, that Gen X, the baby boomers, right in between. We just look young and live life to the fullest, so I guess that's that. But other than that, almost at the salt mine there. I'm on Route 8, just getting into the falls, and I got 64 degrees, and just got some puffy clouds. A little darker, but I don't know if it's rain or not, but maybe this afternoon. But other than that, that's all I got. You have a great time there, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is K8 PMI.
W8WKY.
Alrighty, Phil. Yeah, well, I don't know how old I was when I become a grandpa, but I don't think think I was as young as you, but now I'm a great-grandpa and soon to be a great-great-grandpa. So, but I look the age. Alrighty, now we'll see if JJ's in the radio room this morning. N9TN, WB8, BMW. How about it, JJ? You in the radio room?
You told us on here one time you were older than dirt. Make up your mind. Anyway, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everybody on the Barometer Net. Good to hear everybody. And, man, is it going to be hot here again today? Looking for 90 degrees with very, very humid air. I'm going to have to move to Antarctica. Anyway, not much going on here, just drinking coffee and listening to the radio. Turning back over to you, Jim. N9TN, Boring, Tennessee. Everybody have a good day.
Alrighty, JJ. Yeah, well, I was young, and like you say, I was still young when dirt was still white. Took us a long time to get it a shade of gray, and now it's getting darker and darker. Well, I'm glad that, I can only be stuck in this world just so long, because it looks like it's going to hell in a handbasket, and I don't want to ride that handbasket down there. Alrighty, JJ, you take care. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. AC8, AT, WB8, BMW. Top of the morning, John. How many steps we got this morning? How many did your body say you could take without no Bengay? Over to you.
WB8 BMW, AC8 AT, 26 steps, Jim. Keeping it consistent. Yeah, not overdoing it. Definitely not overdoing it. Went out yesterday, got my hair cut, and for some strange reason, they're doing asphalt. They're repaving one of the streets around here. And, oh, good heavens. That asphalt smell, that just turns your stomach. I was going to stop and get something, a sandwich or something, because I'm out. And, yeah, I just came straight home. Anyway, Elyria is 61 degrees. High today is 85. Going to be cloudy. It should have a good porch day. And Nettie's dad is still improving, so we're still pulling for him. A big top of the morning to the entire gang. Good hearing everyone. And with that, Jim, I'll let you round them up, and sure glad you're here. WB8 BMW. Top of the morning, my friend. AC8 AT.
Alrighty, John. Yeah, I know that asphalt smell. And, but after a couple days, nice smooth roads, you forget about the smell. Alrighty, John. Okay, well, just stay out of the Bengay jar. So as long as 26 and you don't have to pay for it the next day, good deal. Alrighty, now we'll go down to Chris. Talking about a good deal, you got good coffee this morning there, Chris. KE8 MMY WB8 BMW.
Good morning, Jim, and we are good to the last drop here. Looks like a halfway decent day. We're supposed to get a little bit of rain, but I don't think the sun is going to really impact anything. So heading more into operating for the Corn Festival, so that's what's taking up most of my time this week. But other than that, getting some yard work done and using up every day of Sunday. MMY. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Chris. Well, you take care. And keep your coffee hot. And have a great day. And don't do anything outrageous. We got good weather, so you don't want to plan something and then the weather turns warm. And then you have to fulfill that. That's not good. So take it easy. Alrighty, now we'll go down and see what John's doing this morning. NAYMY, WB8, BMW. So did you get your grass cut there, John?
WB8 VMW N8YMY. We worked on it yesterday. It's not like you can't get it all done in one day, but we worked on it. And today we're doing a custodial maintenance appreciation picnic. And we're going to have about, I think we got about close to 80 employees in that department. And they're going to be coming down doing burgers and hot dogs and some fixins and so I'm setting some tables up out here in the parking lot. It is a beautiful morning. I just watched a couple deer run across the lot here. We've got 23 acres out here, and there's a lot of it's wooded along a creek. There's the Nimishillen Creek runs right along the property. So we get a lot of deer here early in the mornings. But anyhow, Jim, get out there and enjoy that porch before it starts raining this afternoon. I think looks like about 2 o'clock we're probably going to get wet. So I know they're starting the Hall of Fame festivities down there, and by the Hall of Fame tonight, I think they're having a concert. Jefferson Starship's playing tonight, so it might be a wet one. But anyhow, have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. 7-3s, N8YMY.
All righty, John. Well, yeah, at least you have some food at Custodian Appreciation Day there. Yeah, I remember one custodian there at one school that I went to, and he was a really nice guy, and he was really conscientious about his work, too. All righty, well, now we'll go down to Tom, see if he's laid back enjoying the ride. WAAGXX, WB8 VMW. Morning, Tom.
Morning, Jim. Yeah, get some dishes ready, or done. I'm dressed, ready to go. But about 7:15 or so I'll leave. Have a good day. Enjoy it. Good morning. WB VMW, WAGXX.
Well, now that you're retired and everything, you don't have to drink tea. You can step up to coffee. Coffee. Well, you needed coffee to keep you awake to work, but you drank tea so you could work harder. I don't know. Now you just quit drinking everything so that you don't have to get up, stay awake, or nothing. Do whatever you want to do. Love this here retirement stuff. Alrighty, now we're talking about retired. We'll try Middlemark and see if he's retired any of his antennas. K4OG, WB8, VMW, Middlemark.
VMW, K4OG. Good morning, Jim and everyone. Jim, I'm just tired. I went out to DX Engineering and bought me my first paddle and got it all wired up, hooked to the radio, and plugged it in, and the radio started going dit, 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 dit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? Well, I figured it out. I didn't push the RCA jack in all the way. It didn't go snap. But then I just stayed up late and cleaned up all the desk and everything. It was like 1:15 when I saw the clock and closed my eyes. So I was driving into work half asleep. And I think I'll go into work, clock in, and take a nap. K4OG, back to you, Jim.
All righty. Well, you get that paddle going, and I'll meet you somewhere, and we can chit-chat back and forth. All righty. Well, I got to get going here. I'm getting long-winded already. KE8 SFS WB8 BMW. What kind of crumbs you got in your bed with that iced tea that you spilled there, Mark?
Nothing on the bed right now. I said maybe my telephone charging up, but all of that, doing okay and everything. And I'm not drinking iced tea right now. I'm drinking coffee. As soon as I get done drinking the coffee, I think I will switch to iced tea. But all of that, doing okay and everything. Here, laying on my bed and listening to you guys talking and everything, you know. And with that, I'll get it back to you, Jim. I hope you and Judy had a good day. Kia at 8 Certified Pro Sir.
All righty, Mark. Well, if you play chess today, hope you at least do 50-50. That way you're happy and he's happy. All righty, KC8FQV WB8 BMW. Good morning, Northern Mark.
Well, morning, Jim. KC8FQV here. Yeah, it looks overcast here. Like it may rain, but I don't know. Didn't look at the thermometer. Last I seen it was like 63 last night or 61. So it's probably hanging in that place. But it's good to hearing you and everyone else. And yeah, we have all these nets today. The BBB, Business Bureau today. The Barometer Net, the Board and Breaker Net, and the Beacon Net. Yep, them nets will be there. Plus, I got a slew of nets I throw in all between them. So, we'll send it back your way, Jim, and hopefully Judy's doing good. You got all your groceries you need. So, I'll send it back your way, KC8FQV.
All righty, Mark. Well, that's going to be my job today, I think, is replenishing the groceries that we need. All righty, Mark. Yeah, lay back and get ready for the next net. I got the nets I have is right here. KE8 HNK WB8 BMW. Good morning, Elmer. How's the chicken coop? Is all cleaned up and watered up and ready to go?
KE8 H&K WB8 BMW. Yeah, the chickens are doing good this morning, Jim. Kind of got a little situation. I just put us on the prayer list. My older sister, Annie, she's like a mom to me. She's in the hospital. She went yesterday. Unfortunately, some things have been going on, and my phone's off right now, but I wasn't able to find out yesterday till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and of course, went down there to see her, but they kept her overnight. Her sciatic nerve is acting up really badly, so just keep her in your thoughts and prayers there, Jim. And today's going to be a day of handling some things that I really don't want to handle, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to ask you to keep me and my family in your thoughts and prayers, and I'll probably be on the Barometer Net a little bit later on today since the boy don't have to go to work, so. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, K8H&K, back over to WB8 BMW.
All righty, Elmer. Okay, well, our thoughts and prayers were with the family there. And if the ticket has been punched, I hope it's a smooth ride. And she goes to the right place. Everything will be good. Alrighty, AAHCT WB8 BMW. Good morning, Craig.
WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jim, and all the pre-netters that are listening. I hope your day is starting out well. The sunrise this morning was okay. Clouds now are being illuminated by the sun in back of them, so it looks okay. Temperature's great, and hasn't started raining yet. And according to several reports from the other participants, that maybe I will get some grass mowed this afternoon. With that, you are running way behind. So, Jim, you have a great day. 73s as always. We love to hear that voice of yours. God bless everybody, and go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better, and we'll do this again tomorrow. This is AA8CT turning it back to WB8VMW. Take care, my friends, 73s, and have a wonderful day. And I am out.
All righty, Craig. Yeah, we hopefully do something good for somebody and make them smile. Alrighty, now we'll see if Kathy or Darla, anybody, see if everybody's okay. KDA, CFH, WB8, BMW. How about it, Randy? How's things going in your household? Good, I hope. Well, hopefully no news is good news. I don't like to see a vacant space there when they're having a problem. Alrighty, well, let me see. I'll go over to Tom first and see how the critters are doing, and then we'll go down to Clarksville. So, let me see. KA8MNT, WB8, BMW. Good morning, Tom. How's everything going with you down there?
WB8 VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's on the net. Things are just peachy keen down here, as they say. The critters are up and at 'em right now, and they're getting their workout in early this morning, as we're supposed to have rain and thunderstorms late this afternoon. So we want to get a good workout in for them, and they're doing just fine. I think they're going to be doing pretty good. Right now, I believe as far as their games go, they're pretty close to 60%, so that's making everybody happy. But the hardest portion of their season is coming up, and they've got some mighty strong teams out there, so we'll have to see what happens there. So anyhow, Jim, that's the way it is down here. So with that, I'll turn everything back over to you. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
Alrighty, Tom, 60%, that's really good. That's better than the front office was hoping for, so that's good. Alrighty, Clarksville, wait a minute, let me get up to the JAXs before they outrun their node out there and they lose us. So I'm going to go with the pretty one this morning. I got the short straw yesterday. KAJAX, WB8, VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX. You got me this morning? Had of Rod there. Rod, Lucy's sort of in poking mode. Anyway, he's on the other side of the pond there waving. And we have a beautiful morning starting down here. Very comfortable. A few clouds up there, but I think they're going to dissipate. We have 74 degrees this morning, headed up to around 90. And hope that you and Judy are doing okay there, and prayers for Randy and also for Elmer and his family. Anyway, you will have 1 minute and 10 seconds less daylight today. So hopefully you can enjoy the sun while you got it, and you have a great day. Turn it back to you. This is KHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, like I always say, the message is not the best, but the messenger is the best. So you and K9LUCY and the short straw, and Missy if she happens to drop by, and of course the kids, stay healthy and just stay healthy. The rest of the stuff will come with it. So tell them all we said howdy. All right, now we'll go down to Clarksville, WB6 BJN, WB8 BMW. Good morning, Mark and Sarah. How's everything in your neighborhood?
Hey, Jim, good morning. Everything is great. Sarah and I are doing good. We're going to, as soon as I'm done with you, I'm going to go for a walk with Sarah so we can get back in time to do my my weather later on. And you know what? I'm glad that the time is going back toward fall because I don't like heat. Sarah doesn't do well with heat. I can put enough on in the winter to stay warm. I can't take enough off in the summer to stay cool without getting thrown in jail. I know cold weather is rough on a lot of people, but I can certainly do better with colder weather than I can hot weather. I'm glad and the models are saying we're going to have an early fall, and that's fine by me. Currently, it is 30.04.2 on the barometer and steady. 65.5 degrees, beautiful morning, and 64 degrees on the dew point. Humidity 96%. Last lightning strike was 3 days ago, and calm winds, partly cloudy skies. And with my new radar app, it shows some rain, maybe 30 to 60 miles off to our northwest and northeast. So, and that's an app that a blind guy can read with radar, and it tells me which way it's moving, and it's also all good. Hey, back to you, Jim. I've talked way too long, and Sarah and I are doing good. Back to you, sir. Doing a great job.
All righty, Mark. Well, that's good. Well, no, I know that sometimes, we all get a little long-winded, but that's all right, Sometimes somebody, like poor LJ, he's the one that's sort of on the back end of the list, and he gets dropped off. Hopefully he don't mind, but whenever we got an extra spare minute, we always go back to him to let him know that we're still thinking of him. But I got to get up to K5 CFY WB8 BMW and see how Ray and Fred are doing, and maybe I'll get to talk to them today. WB8 BMW. Good morning, Ray.
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. Well, Fred and I are back from our walk. We got a little breeze blowing here. Feels pretty good. It's 78, going up to 102 today, so it's going to be an indoor day. So the board breaker will be inside for sure and on the cool side of the door. So anyway, but Miss Nancy's back in Indiana and won't be doing the second hour, so y'all will have to put up with me on the second hour. But I'm looking forward to you, Jim. If you can make it, that'd be great. I know you said you had to go get groceries, so but good to hear everybody. Come join us. With that, I'll say 73. Y'all take care. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, yeah, we'll be there in spirit, but all righty. Well, we'll drop down to LJ because we still got about 1 minute, just enough to say good morning. KB8LJ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW from KB8LJ. Well, I appreciate your thinking of me this morning and getting me in here, but the bad news is I don't have anything intelligent to say right now. So if you're hoping for great words of wisdom or anything like that, you're out of luck. But in any event, it looks like at least the morning is going to be a nice part of the day, and looking forward to that. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
Whoever tell you, LJ, you know, if you're looking for a deep well with all kinds of knowledge in it, don't look to me, because all I got is a big mouth, you know, and I rattle on. But there's a lot of people on here that has mountains of good knowledge and everything. And if you run into the problem, you throw the out there in the middle of the floor, and somebody will grab it and fix it and put it back on where it's supposed to be. So, LJ, you know, we might eliminate you sometimes, but we're always thinking of you. All righty. Let me see. Today is Wednesday, so... Oh, that's Fred. WAAKOC WB8 VMW. Hey, Fred, it is, let me see, wait a minute, 7 o'clock on the money. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to turn it over and let you straighten it out. It's like a ball of string is wound up on the floor. Straighten it out for me, Fred.
I certainly don't believe there's any reason to worry about what's going on here. You seem to have things totally in control, Jim. You do a great job. No ball of string to untangle. But we do appreciate you warming things up and doing the pre-net for us. CQ. This is WA8KOC. I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. The Barometer Net's brought you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater. The location for the repeaters in Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency you're monitoring is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. This is a control net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Good to be here with you folks this morning on this August 5th, 2026 edition of the net. Jim, what are your plans for the day? You got any plans? Back to you, WB8 VMW, WA8KOC.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go to my garden, Giant Eagle, and get some groceries because Judy's threatening to starve me to death if I don't go get some groceries. So there's the first thing on the thing. I'm going to try to do that in the morning, and so that I can get on the net at 1 o'clock and make my presence known there. Other than that, take a break on the porch and do as little as possible because I worked 50 years now. I want to retire for 50 years. So everybody out there, stay safe, stay well. WB8 VMW, back to net. It's all yours, Fred.
Jim, that sounds like a great plan for your day. I'll look forward to hearing you later on this afternoon with Dustin, Nick, and Ray. I'm sure it'll be fun. And I have back grass that I have to finish up, so I'm going to do that real early this morning so it's not so hot. I guess there's a chance of rain throughout the day. I don't know if we're still looking at the same kind of forecast we did yesterday for tomorrow and Friday. We'll have to just wait and see. Take good care of yourself, Jim. 7-3, and I hope to talk to you soon. Anybody who'd like to check in on the Barometer Net this morning with me, be glad to hear from you. Short time, mobile, or Outlanders, we'll get them in here first so we don't miss anybody. WA8KOC for the net.
KE8HNK.
88 Victor, Mike Mobile.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta.
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Tango Quebec. Scott at NN.
Whiskey Bravo 4 Alpha India Zulu WB4AIZ EchoLink.
Whiskey A Sierra Tango Uniform Stu Concord Township Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 November Oscar Victor KC8NOV Marty Mobile Streetsboro in and out.
WAGX
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Oscar Golf KF8 EOG Pete Mobile Hamden Township.
WGXX in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar AV8MO Mobile Woodmere Village, Ohio. Colonel, please copy November 8 X-ray November Victor Jeff and I'm mobile.
WAAKOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG Nick down the farm. Back of the short bus, please.
Please copy.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf K4OG Martin Cowboy.
Rick and Maslin in and out this morning.
Fred, KCFQV, coming through RF. The way they like to say. KCFQV.
Okay, I'm going to pick it up there. Either we had radios on in the background or collisions. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I did copy KE8HNK, KD8VMM Mobile, KJ5DIT, KD8OTQ. Scott was in and out. Thanks, Scott. WB4AIZ, Chuck, I got you. W8STU, Stu, I got you. KC8NOV, Marty was mobile in and out. Thanks, Marty. WA8GXX, Tom, I got you marked in and out, Tom. Thanks for the check-in, pal. Take good care of yourself. KF8EOG, Pete was mobile. AB8MO, Andy was mobile. N8XNB, Jeff out in Elyria. I do believe he was mobile. I didn't hear it. There was a collision there. KD8ZSH, Randy, I got you, buddy. KD8SLG, back of the short bus. K4OG, Mark, I got you. KC8FQV, Mark, I picked you up too. Rick, down in Maslin, checked in. Rick, I'm sorry, I cannot recall your call sign right off the bat here this morning. Could you give it to me again, please?
Yes, sir. Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Yankee Golf KC8 LYG. Good morning, everyone. 73s.
Rick, thank you. 7-3 to you as well. The minute you said it, it popped right back into my mind. Glad to have you. We'll have you in and out, and you take care of yourself and have a wonderful Wednesday. KC8FQV was the last one I heard. Did I miss anybody in this round?
This is Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Golf KD8HAG. Tim, I'm mobile, heading down to Canton. I'll be in and out.
Toaster, Bart and Watford. Short time.
Here is K8JAX along with W8JAX, and we'll be in and out this morning. Have a good morning, Fred.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie Foxtrot Charlie. Randy Jamesville in and out.
I guess I missed a lot of them. Added to the list. KD8HAG, Tim, mobile in and out. Thanks, Tim. KE8SFS, Mark, your short time. I'm going to be right back to you. K8JAX and W8JAX. Wendy and Rod, thanks for the check-in, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful Wednesday down there in sunny Jacksonville, and I'll look forward to hearing from you in the near future. Also, Randy, KF8CFC, he checked in from Jeromesville in and out. Thanks, Randy. I'm going to get back on it here so I don't miss anybody. The one I did hear said they were short time was KE8SFS. Mark, good morning. Thanks for checking in with us. How are things going? W88KOC.
In chest this morning, but I got a homebound nurse coming to my place to check my, all that stuff, blood pressure, the whole that stuff, and she should be coming pretty soon, and but out of that, that's pretty much it on that. I hope you guys had a good day, and I give it back to you, Fred. Cheer at the 8 Surf October.
Mark, during your check-ins, I think I might have heard a small portion of your voice earlier on, and then when you picked the mic up and just started to speak, there was some kind of interference, so part of it cut out. You said you had somebody coming today. I didn't catch what that was. But whatever it is, sounds like it's imperative, and it sounds like it's going to be first thing off in the morning. So hopefully everything is well. You enjoy your wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy some chess playing a little bit later on, and we appreciate the check-in. 7-3. Brian, KD8VMM Mobile. How you doing, pal? Good to hear you.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. 58 degrees this morning, and just partly cloudy, so not much going on. Just over here in Medina this morning, so I don't have much of a road report for you. So. And it's supposed to be a hot one today, so see what else happens. That's all I have. So you have a great week. Talk to you next one. Everybody stay safe out there. Kitty 8 and VMN when I'll be quick.
Okay, Brian. Thanks for taking the time to check in on your drive-in this morning. It is going to be a hot one, mid-80s, I guess. I got to get out and cut grass before the heat of the day sets in, and I got to go pick up a huge box of peaches from the peach truck at Lowe's. I got to do that by 10:30, so it's going to be a rather crowded morning, but we'll get through it. You get through yours. I'll look forward to talking to you next week, pal. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. W8STU, W88KOC, good morning, Stu. How's your drive?
Good morning, Fred. Here is WSTU Mobile. Well, I'm actually stationary now. I passed through Route 6 on Auburn southbound, and I looked ahead. I said, man, it looks like fog up ahead. Well, now I can clearly see that there's green and yellow lights up ahead blinking, and pretty much stuck in traffic right now. I guess it's one-laner up ahead. And they're doing some road construction up there, I see, and we're all stopped. Oh, my Lord. Well, I always leave early, so I shouldn't be late today. But it's going to be a beautiful day because the good Lord made it. Right. I hope everybody has a great day today. What is today? Wednesday. Oh, my gosh, it's Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. I guess it's Happy Hump Day, I guess they call it. But, well, it's going to be another busy day at work, as usual, but I love being busy at work because the day goes by so quickly. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say good morning to my old friend Pete and my old friend Andrew. Good morning, you two. With that, I'll say 33, Big A8 to ladies. Oh, it's 66 degrees right now. Until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control, WSTU Mobile.
W8WKY.
All right, Stu, thanks for checking in. Do appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you get through that traffic jam from the road work easily. And we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, pal. KF8EOG Mobile. Pete, good morning. How are you doing? Good to hear you.
WA8KOC, this is KF8EOG. Warning to you and everybody else on the Barometer Net. I started off at 62 degrees in my driveway. I went up to 65, and now down in the valley here on, what am I on, 608, it dropped down to 64. I got some puffy clouds up there, a little bit of gray this morning, but some sunshine definitely popping through at the same time. And, yeah, it's going to get hot and humid there, Fred, so you definitely want to get out there and get that lawn done. And if you got any extra time, I haven't mowed mine for over a week and a half, so you're welcome to come by. I'll even make you a breakfast or a dinner with that. Other than that, I know you need to get down the list, and I'm heading out to my location, and then when I'm done there, I think I got to head down to Boardman, Ohio. So with that, I'm going to return it back to net control and say 73s to everybody on there. And thanks, Stu, for recognizing me. I appreciate that. And this is KF8EOG returning to net control.
Well done, Pete. Well done. All right. Well, wherever you're headed off to, Boardman or wherever else, just drive safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I wish I could come out and cut your grass for you, but I've got enough to handle here. And it doesn't sound like I'd be around, or you'd be around to say hello. So anyway, take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, 7-3. AB8MO, Andrew, how are you doing this morning? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC from AB8MO Mobile and through Moreland Hills. I guess it's the birthplace of President James Garfield. So the saying goes. So they got speed cameras here, which may or may not be functional or legal anymore, but I don't test it. But it is nice that people don't drive like maniacs when they know that they're being monitored. So I kind of like them, honestly, because people drive a whole lot safer with speed cameras as opposed to not having speed cameras. Although, anyhow, went to Waldemere, which is an amusement park up near Erie, with my family yesterday, and we had a good time. I got sunburned. It wasn't too bad. I think what it was, I started putting sunscreen on, and then my mom, needed some, so I put some on her, and then I forgot to put it on the rest of my body. So my arms are fine, my legs are fine, and my chest is burned. So I think I forgot to put it on my chest. So, oh well, it's not too bad. I think a couple days it'll clear right up. It's not blistering or anything, but it's a little uncomfortable taking a shower right now. But I had a good time, but I had to go to work this morning, so I am exhausted. So just motoring my way eastbound on 87 towards Middlefield, Ohio. And, of course, hello to the rest of the Three Musketeer gang of 015, Pete and Stu. It's funny, we're out here a lot, so I guess we're out here normally all driving to work at the same time. And talked to Josh, HRF, a couple, when was that? Monday, I think it was. He was all the way out. Lost, by the time he hit Sandusky, we finally lost him on the repeater, so that was great to hear that we're getting about our advertised 75-mile range. I wish it would work that well all the time, but it's kind of hit or miss anymore. But so far, the repeater's been working great the last couple of days, at least 015 has been. So I got Fred, what's your call? WA8KOC. This is AB8MO Mobile.
Andy, take care of the sunburn. Yes, good coverage both ways, and glad to hear you in here with us this morning. You're right, even around here, especially around here, I guess, traffic is nuts. These people are absolutely insane, and even the city bus drivers are kind of whacked. But anyway, whatever you do, be safe. Safe on the roads, safe at work. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Take good care of yourself, pal. 73N8XNB. Jeff, good morning. How are you? And Nick, KD8SLG, you're on deck.
KOG Internet. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Good morning, everyone. Currently headed out to Columbiana. I'm on a 480, Route 480 east over by Tiedemann right now. Got 70 degrees, it says, in the truck. Fighting the sun glare, a little bit of sun glare this morning, but it's not horrible. Fuel, the sheets at Lorraine Road and 480 right there was 429, I believe. Anyways, everyone have a safe day. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, back to net.
Jeff, great to hear from you this morning. Thank you for taking the time to check in with us on the report. Do appreciate that. I listened to the liars last night saying, oh, gas is going to go down, it's down to like $81 a barrel or something, and we're going to have great gas prices. Well, it hasn't happened yet because they actually went up a lot. So we'll see what happens. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. I'll talk to you soon, Jeff. Have a good rest of your week. KD8SLG, Just Nick, our president, is in here with us. Good morning.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Netizens. Thanks for throwing me at the end of the list there. Good to hear everybody this morning. Good to hear you, Fred. It was great hearing you on the Club Net last night. That was a good time. It's Wednesday. So we've got Nets. Board and Breaker Net this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Dustin's got the first hour. Ray's got the second. I did talk to Nancy. And Beacon Net tonight, 10 o'clock. Early check-ins start at 9:30. I'll be there for the pre-show. Looking forward to it. It's funny how something happens overseas and the gas prices go up instantly. Something good happens overseas and it takes weeks for it to trickle back to us, if ever. Strange how that works, isn't it? Absolutely, Fred. Absolutely. Economics at work. International Lighthouse and Lightship Weekend, W8L, is going to be our call sign. Check it out on wwky.org. Meeting in 2 weeks and a day. Looking forward to that. Always love seeing everybody. Fred, thanks for getting me in there. Have a glorious day. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
Fantastic day right back at you, buddy. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe wherever you're headed. I will look forward to hearing you a little bit later on today. Dustin's probably studying the inside of his eyelids right now, so I don't expect to hear him in here this morning, but we do appreciate you being here. And last night was a really nice net. Take care. Talk to you soon, Nick. 7-3. KE8HNK. Good morning, Elmer. Didn't hear Elmer say he was short time. KE8HNK, WA8KOC. KJ5DIT, WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Good morning. I've got one up right now. He's all settled in. The others have decided that there's not enough light outside. Oh, I can't stand corrected. Here comes number 2. They just lay down on the couch going, but it's going to be a beautiful day. We're sitting at about 74 right now. We'll probably see about mid-90s. Thank goodness for summer. But I will look forward to September. School starts Monday for the kids. So looking forward to it. I'm not sure if they are. So, y'all have a good day. 73.
I know that overseas kids go to school all year long. Ours get the summer off, but it seems to be starting up school-wise earlier and earlier. When I was a kid, last week of June, we were out. Didn't go back until after the Labor Day weekend. I don't understand, but they do need the instruction. Take care of yourself, Matt. Have a good day. 7-3. WB4AIZ. Good morning, Chuck. How are things down in Florida?
WB4AIZ there. Well, they're getting brighter and brighter. I guess it is morning is broken. I wonder if we'll get any rain today. There might be some rain coming in. I saw rain indication on my phone. And about time for breakfast in the Rooster Roster Net over in New York State. So WQNAN is just in fact, my alarm on my phone just went off for the Rooster Roster in 5 minutes. Everyone have a great day. Hello to FOG. So, and the Jackses. Didn't hear anything from Lucy, but that's okay. WB4AIZ, back to that.
Mr. Huber, that's one heck of a recognition sound coming out of your phone. Wow. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Glad you're in here with us. Enjoy amateur radio all you can, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, KD8ZSH. Good morning, Randy. It's great to see you yesterday. Not the most pleasant of occasions, but it looked to me like Mrs. Shepard was well pleased with the turnout, and I had a nice little chat with her, a nice long chat, actually, and a darling lady. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you could climb in the car and run over there real quick and help her get the radio kind of tuned up so she can get in on the pajama net, and maybe even one of the morning nets here. We'll see. Over to you, Randy, and it was a pleasure meeting your wife. KD8ZSH, WA8KOC.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. It was a pleasure to meet you too, Fred. I was glad you were able to make it. I'd like to thank everybody for their prayers and thoughts for Bob and Janet. And I just wanted to let you know that we continue to need prayers. We got confirmation last night that our daughter is officially admitted to the hospital, and she's going to be there at least for a few days. So we've got something else to deal with. I wasn't able to get up in time this morning to say anything to Jim. We were bush yesterday, and for some reason or other, the dogs let us sleep in. So we got up late. Appreciated the sleep, but I wasn't able to get up in time to talk to Jim. So, yeah, now's the time that Janet's going to need help. She's going to need some kind of stability. It's going to hit her, as it usually does with the loss of a spouse, just a few days after the funeral. So please keep Janet in your prayers. Well, that's about all the rambling I've got, but once again, it was nice seeing you, Fred, and I really appreciated you coming. KD8ZSH clear, back to net, 73s, everybody.
Mr. Thorpe, I was very happy to have been there, and I do imagine that it's going to be real difficult for Janet the next couple days. She'll be in our prayers. Kathy will be in our prayers. All of you will be in our prayers. And I told Mrs. Shepard yesterday that if she needed assistance, I would help. I'd be glad to help. You know how to get hold of me. And, yeah, loss of a spouse is real hard. So anyway, prayers are coming. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, and I'll talk to you soon, Randy. Thanks again. K4OG, the original gangster. Hi, Mark. How you doing this morning? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred and everyone. Doing pretty good, Fred. The car just starting to do its business, and not much else to report other than last night's Club Net was educational for me, Fred. I learned from the trivia question and the Yardbirds that I am akin to a box of frogs. There you go, Fred. K4OG, back to the net.
Well, I'll tell you, Mark, that was a good question, and Bob, KA8LYJ, did a fine job with his trivia question. Yeah, that's from back in my time. Brings back memories when I hear about the early, mid-'60s, and thereafter, too. Once the music got to rap and hip-hop and stuff, I listen to Christian music nowadays. Go figure. Take care of yourself, buddy. Hopefully the mill's going well. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. 7-3. KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark. Take it away. It's all yours.
Good morning, Fred. Hope everyone is doing good this morning. Yeah, all kinds of nets today. And other activities. I'm going through the Newberry machine. It does a good job. The only time I had a little hiccup, Andy, and we know it all. It gets wet. Any antenna don't like getting wet. They say, wait, I don't like being wet. So, but everything else is going good. Yeah, I was planning to get there to Talmadge, but, well, condolences to the Shepherd family and also to Pop. Is it Pop's up there in the lake? Yeah. So we'll send it back your way. Yeah, plenty of nets today. The Wooster Group has their net. QCW on this machine has the net tonight at 8. Food net. Yeah, there's all kinds of nets. So utilize your radios. Utilize everything you have available. So I'll send it back to them. A good place to find nets is that Net Logger. So, and I hear there's another Net Live, I think, or Net Control Live. They run nets on that too. So there's a lot of things happening out there in our life. So I'll send it back to Net Control, Fred. KC8FQV.
Okay, Mark. Well, the Cutchin family decided that they were going to have private services for Pops. so I will not be able to visit and give Mama Fran our best. But I did sign Mr. Shepard's book yesterday, his memorial visitation book. I put my name and then I put Sarah in parentheses, and I told Mrs. Shepard that I was also there representing the club. Randy was also there, but didn't see anybody else I knew. Anyway, have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you soon. 7-3. That is the bottom of my list so far. I don't think I missed anybody. Anybody else for the Barometer Net? I'm all yours. WA8KOC looking for more check-ins.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango, Tom in Canton.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor, Quebec Sierra, Paul in Maine.
KE8, Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, John in Wadsworth.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bath.
KE8, VOX, Kilo, Echo 8, Victor, Oscar, X-Ray, Scott, Vermilion.
With your weather for today, WB6BJN.
A quick recheck for the KCFQV.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8, VFK, Clip Columbia Station.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha November Tango, KF8, NT, Mobile.
Kilo 8, Kilo Charlie Sierra, K8, KCS, Zach from Dalton. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
All right, I'll pick it up there. By the looks of it, we're going to get past 46 check-ins today. That's a wish and a prayer, but looks like it's going to happen. Recognizing our in-and-out station, Zach, K8, KCS. Zach, thanks for the check-in. I marked you in and out. You have a wonderful Wednesday and a good rest of your week. Thanks, buddy. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. Mobiles. I'm going to get the mobiles in here first. First one I heard was John. KE8UIB. Johnny, you're sounding a lot better this morning than you did yesterday. Is your darling bride there with you? And happy Wednesday.
WAA8KOC from K8UIB along with KF8TP. Good morning, Fred, and everybody out there on the net. And I still ain't feeling that great, Fred. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. If I wasn't busy at work, I really think I would call off, stay at home, and just sleep this one off. And I feel like somebody's punched me in the eye. Poor Lori's tired. And let me put KF8TP on and say good morning, Fred.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
And, oh man, so, yeah, she said I tossed and turned and hacked and coughed all night and kept her awake, so we're both just kind of struggling this morning a little bit. But hey, we will get it together, that's for sure, and make the best of it and make it a wonderful Wednesday. So with that, this is K8UIB along with KF8DTP.
We are living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all.
Thanks for the net this morning, Brad.
John and Lori, thank you once again for checking in with us. I sincerely appreciate it, and knowing that you're not feeling up to par, John, sorry to hear you had a rough night and made it a rough night for your darling bride. Lori, sorry to hear about that. John, Roseanne and I will say a couple prayers for you through the day here, and hopefully you'll kick this thing quick and get back to normal. I imagine it's miserable having to work still. I agree. I'd have called off. Take good care of yourselves. 7-3, always good to hear from you. KF8ANT, Steve, good morning. How are things out in Elyria? WA8KOC for the net. I didn't hear KF8ANT say he was in and out. Steve, are you with us? Hearing nothing, maybe we'll hear from him later. Mark, KC8FQV, WA8KOC, go ahead with your recheck.
Fred, yeah, like you said yesterday, you did mention that you were there for Sarah as well, sort of. Yeah, I remember I went to Ron's, and I think I was the only one there from Sarah, and they were really glad I did come. I think some of the family had come from out of town. That why it took a couple weeks before they did the service there for Ron. And of course, a lot of us were there for American Motor Experimental Site. As a matter of fact, I didn't know if I should wear a dress shirt and that, which I did. And then a few of us, one person had the Sarah shirt on, and then I went out and put my Sarah shirt on, and she really liked that, seeing us with that. And she, matter of fact, was talking to some of the family members and that, and said, yeah, it's the one with the goat net on it. So, KCFQ, I'll send it back to net control.
Well, I have to say, Mark, things have changed since I was young. Naturally, in the Masonic fraternity, we dressed appropriately. Since I've been probably in my 40s, 50s maybe, I don't think so though, people don't dress in a shirt, tie, and sport coat minimum, and they'll come in jeans and shorts and ratty clothing, and it's just not, in my opinion, very respectful, but I'm only one person, but everybody's got an opinion, and some are like the rear ends, they stink. I happen to think mine's right. Take care, Mark. 7-3. K8MNT. Tom, do you have some humor for me? I could use it right about now.
WA8KOC, this is K8MNT. Good morning, Fred and everybody else that's on the net this morning. Well, let's see. We're starting today off with sunshine. 69 degrees, no wind and no rain since midnight. The barometer's at 30.07. And we are supposed to get a high of 84, partly cloudy, 71% chance of rain and possible thunderstorms late this afternoon into this evening. So if you got grass to cut, get out there this morning. I keep telling you when's a good day, and we got to quit procrastinating. Oh, let's see here. Not too much of anything. We had our 6-meter group breakfast yesterday. Had a great time. Ended up with a couple of projects for one of the guys. He is really big into making antenna switchers and automatic switchers and all that kind of good stuff. And he's asked me to design an enclosure for one of them. And I'll be starting on that either today or tomorrow. And I'll have it done by next Tuesday, so I can give him all the drawings and stuff that he needs. Then I have an old microphone sitting here that I've got to take and put a new cord and a new plug on it, so I can use my one Gonset 6-meter radio, and I'm all excited about that. But everything is going pretty good. And with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8 Amateur returning. Word of advice. When checking out at the supermarket, ask your checkout person what kind of chocolate bar they like and buy them one. I did this today. You know, it felt so good, I think I'll be using the self-checkout again. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. It's Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Wednesday Hump Day NCO, WA8KOC.
Tom, buddy, you know how much I appreciate you. I really do. And I'm not trying to be rude, but wherever you got the last couple jokes, I'd go to a different source. And I don't mean to be rude or obnoxious or invite myself where I'm not wanted, but if you ever want to invite me down so I can see the Gonset after you get the microphone repaired, see the Gonset in operation, I'd really appreciate that. You and Linda, have a wonderful Wednesday. Take good care of yourselves. Try and stay cool. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. NAWS, the National Weather Service. Bill, good morning. I'm going to hand it off to you. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in net. Beautiful sunny morning this morning. My air quality index is at 37. Trapo is between a 0 and a 3, depending on where you live in Ohio. My sunrise 6:28. My sunset 8:43. Length of day 14 hours, 14 minutes. Solar flux indices at 118. Sunspot number 86. A is 10. K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. No east skip predicted. Let me break for time. Okay, I got 66 degrees this morning. Humidity 65%. Wind speed southeast at 3 miles an hour. Barometer at 30.09. Dew point 54 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 2 and 3 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 88. Calm winds becoming west around 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And spaceweather.com. CME impact possible this week. A minor but well-aimed CME is heading directly for Earth. NOAA forecast models say it will hit on August 7th. The impact could spark a G1 class geomagnetic storm with high latitude auroras. And total eclipse of the sun. Mark your calendar, Wednesday, August 12th. The moon will pass directly in front of Sorry about that. Something turned my radio off. Must have got too hot. Oh. Anyhow, total eclipse of the sun. Mark your calendar, Wednesday, August 12th. The moon will pass directly in front of the sun, producing a total solar eclipse. It's the first total eclipse for Western Europe since 1999. And currently there's, well, let me see here, 6 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you whenever we can. WAAKOC in the group, 7-3, everyone, NAWS.
Bill, appreciate your presence with us here this morning. Always good to hear from you. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. Our best to Miss Judy. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk here in the near future, but sincerely appreciate your presence. 7-3. KC1 BQS. Good morning, Paul, my dear friend. How the heck are you? How's the pup and how's Sandra doing? And is it raining up there? I think you said you were planning on having rain today.
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. No, today is going to be sunny and 92.
we had our rain Monday, and we were supposed to get some showers overnight, but that didn't happen. It all kind of cleared up. But yesterday was a beautiful day, but windy, and then that's why I thought maybe it was going to bring in showers, but it didn't do that. So anyway, the next 3 days are going to exceed 90, so we're in the heat wave here. Sandra's doing well. She only has 4 days of work this week, which is good, because she had Monday off. And her birthday is next Tuesday. We're probably going to do celebrating this weekend. Traditionally, we always do a lobster dinner for her birthday. She wants to do that on Sunday so that there's more time, so when she gets home from work, she doesn't have to rush through it. And there's a local fisherman that comes pretty close to us in the next town over every Sunday, and you can pre-order what you want, and it comes right fresh from the coast. So I think that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. We tried to do that for my birthday, but as well, because we both love lobster, but my birthday's in December, and it's harder to get, so I just gave up on that. We'll stick to summer and call it good. And his prices are super, so you can't beat it. Yeah, and I heard about gas prices. Ours are right around $4.19 a gallon, unless you go to Bangor and go to Sam's Club or BJ's, where it's still around $3.85. I think there's quite a difference. And I think that's about it. Papa's doing great. It was kind of off her game yesterday, I think I mentioned, because she ate that chicken. But she's totally recovered today and back to her old active self. So all is good in the world of pets. So thank you for taking my check-in, Fred, and 7-3. Have a great day. I'm going to turn it back to you before I time out. This is KC1DQS.
Paul, it's great to hear from you this morning. Enjoy the celebration Sunday. It sounds like a great time. We love seafood here as well. We have to go to West Side Market here in downtown Cleveland on the west side and get our seafood. And I've been up to Boston where it was very fresh. I was down in Florida where it was very fresh, and you just can't beat fresh seafood. I guarantee you're going to have a wonderful meal. Take good care of yourself. Our best to Sandra. Give the pup a pat on the head for me. Hope she'll stay out of the chicken. And we'll talk to you next week. Take care, Paul, 7-3. K8CWS. Good morning, Corbin. It's all yours. Take it away.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the net. K8CWS here. 70 degrees down here in Columbus this morning. Very little wind. What little there is out of the east. 90% humidity, 30.06 on the barometer, and a dew point of 67 degrees. Our high today is 89, crawling back up into those hot temperatures. Not much to report today. Continuing onward with weddings and moving stuff. So we have wedding number 2 of 3 for the summer this Friday in Pittsburgh. My dear friend and college roommate is finally marrying his college sweetheart. So it'll be pretty special to be there for that. So I remember the day they met. So it'll be fun to celebrate with them. And then hopefully get some more work done at the house this weekend if we can make it out there on Sunday, because we're figuring we probably won't get home Saturday till mid-afternoon, and then we'll probably be pretty tired. So we'll reserve Sunday for a trip out to the house and whatever we can get done. I have somebody coming to mow the lawn this week, kind of part of the early possession thing. We don't have our mower down there yet, and it's hard to squeeze it in a trip anyway during the week. So until we move in, it's seems like we'll be having some lawn mowing service. Man, it's hard to get a hold of people to come mow the lawn. I think they're all out mowing lawns when you call them. Hi. But finally got a hold of a company, and they're going to come today and mow it, so it won't be a field. That's about all I have today. Thanks for picking me up, Fred. I much appreciate it. This is K8CWS, and I'll be clear. 7-3, y'all.
Corbin, you have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Sounds like you've got a good plan for the rest of this week. Good that you could find somebody to cut the grass. That is a big pain when you're not there to take care of it yourself. And probably costs some money that you don't really want to spend. You'd rather spend it on the inside of the house. But whatever happens, we'll wish the best for you. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, like I said, and a good rest of your week. And enjoy the wedding this weekend. 7-3. Bergeron, WATD, WA8KOC. How are you this morning? Over to you.
WA8KOC in the net, W8TD. Good morning, all. Talking about funeral. Boy, I haven't been to a Masonic funeral in many, many years. I wonder if they still do those. Maybe I'm just not being invited to them anymore. Don't know. But, that used to be a thing. I suspect it still is. Picked my first tomatoes the other day, so yay, the season's finally here. No more store-bought for a month or two. So that'll be nice. Tom mentioned helping somebody with a 3D print design. I'm starting a program here. I dug out a stack of old Ender 3 printers, which I'm refurbishing. Those things are surprisingly capable if they're really properly tuned up and working correctly. I hang around a lot of hobby groups, astronomy, ham radio, and printing, and whatever. And the most common question we get is, what do I buy for my first whatever it is? And the answer is always, I don't know, because I don't know what you want to do with it. And the problem is the person doesn't know either yet. They haven't done it. So I'm going to be putting together some loaners. Let me reset here. And anybody with an interest in learning how to do it can come by and pick up a machine. Take it for 6 months or however long, but hopefully no more than 6 months. Learn the running of it, learn what they like to do, and then they can figure out what to buy. Because like astronomy and like ham radio, there's a dizzying variety of equipment out there from a dizzying variety of sources, although almost all come from the same town. But there's a lot of different companies in that town. So, yeah, if anybody wants to borrow a printer and teach themselves how to run it, and hopefully return it, I expect to lose a few. People being what people are, but oh well. I expect a few will come back destroyed. People being people, and okay. We'll see whether I regret this or not. My email is good on QRZ.com and also on the Sarah roster. If anybody wants to make arrangements to pick up a machine, they're here. They're ready to go. Just please remember where they came from and get them back for the next guy. Cleaned, lubed, tightened, adjusted, tuned, running really surprisingly well. I don't remember these being this precise. It's probably because I wasn't this precise then. WAKOC in the net, W8TD.
John, that's very kind of you to make that offer, and hopefully people won't be people, quote unquote, and they'll respect your offer and give you some dignity and just understand what goes with the printers and get it back to you in the same condition that they received it. Yeah, I get alerts from my lodge all the time about Masonic funerals and the Grand Lodge as well. So anyway, whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the garden. Our gardening is going really well here. Peppers, really nice peppers. Tomatoes. We have 2 zucchini plants out in front of the yard, out in front of the house here. And I'm telling you, these zucchinis rival the ones we had in Clinton in a big, huge, great garden. They're like torpedoes, little mini torpedoes. They're huge. And so I think next year I'm going to replace one of those zucchinis with an acorn squash plant and see if I can get those to grow, because I love those. Take care of yourself, John. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Brother Christian, you're up. KF6 POE WA8 KOC. How's your morning going so far, pal?
Brother Fred, Kilo Foxtrot 6 POE. Getting ready for work, running out the door for work. Just giving the cats some snacks. Nice to hear Brother John on here. Yeah, John, I'm active in the Richfield Meridian Sun Lodge, and we're doing lots of stuff. So we have the Community Days parade on Friday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend because I'll be unloading 600 pieces. But then on Saturday, we have a steak fry that we do every year. So there's still activity out there in the Masonic world. Lots of it. And I've been enjoying it. Getting geared up. It's kind of a dark period right now and quiet in Masonry. And then we all get back into it again. The summers are closed, and then you get back up into it in September. And looks like I'm going to be the senior warden for next year. So that'll be more responsibility and fun. And also, John, I just ordered a 3D printed flute, a 3D printed large flute that looks like a DNA twist, F# 4. So that should be coming in the mail soon, and I'm excited to see how that turns out because it is playable and all 3D printed, keeping the cost low to introduce people to music. With that, I'll pass it back to Net Control 73s, everyone. Have a great day. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Purity of Essence.
Christian, being a musician myself, F# flute, 3D printed, that sounds really cool. And, well, listen, I know you've got a lot of irons in the fire this week. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will certainly look forward to talking to you in the near future. Enjoy whatever your time you can with your darling bride. 7-3. KE8BOX, Scotty, did I hear you way earlier, like toward the start of the net? I hope I didn't miss you. I'm going to get you in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and make another call for Elmer, KE8HNK, because I think I heard his voice here along the line somewhere in this last third of my section of list.
W8WKY.
Mike 7, India Papa Kilo.
Can't miss me, Fred. I just checked in once, doubled with BJN there when I did check in, but starting out a beautiful morning again up here on the lake. 67.5 degrees air temperature, and no rain for the last 2 days, and barometer's holding steady at 29.85. The wind's out of the south-southwest is 4, and the lake is flat. Water skiing lake this morning. And that's about it, Fred. Well, I had family lunch yesterday, went to Barometer parties there in Huron, and got liver and onions with my aunt. It was just me and my aunt, and had a good time visiting with her and having lunch, and came home with a half dozen peanut butter cookies, some of the best around. And that's about it, Fred. I haven't took a day off yesterday from doing stuff. Haven't been really feeling all that well, but today's a new day, so get back up and at 'em again. But thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in. KE8 VOX, sending it back to net control. 73.
Okay, Scott. Yeah, the collision must have been what I heard, and thinking I heard it earlier on. Glad to hear from you this morning, pal. Always a pleasure. Glad to know that you had a good lunch with your aunt yesterday. I think you mentioned that last night on the net. But hope you're feeling better, and hopefully everything comes to fruition quickly with getting the new home situated and just as you'd like it. I will look forward to talking to you soon, pal. You can probably expect to get a call from me here in the next couple days via cell. Take care. Talk to you soon, Scott. 73. WB6BJN, you're going to be on deck. I'm going to see if I can get Elmer in here first. KE8HNK, WA8KOC.
KE8HNK, WA8KOC. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Everything's doing fine here on the mini homestead. I got to go feed the chickens. You did hear me in the beginning with Bill in AWS. I guess we may have collided. That was a pretty bad collision there. Hopefully I'm coming in fairly well. As I was telling Jim on the Barometer Net, they rushed my older sister, who's more like a mom to me, to the hospital yesterday with acute sciatica. She couldn't walk, and she's doing well as far as I know this morning. We went to see her yesterday. Once I found out. Other than that, just keep us in the thoughts and prayers. Of course, that made me suspend some of my ham radio projects I had planned and some other things because, I do live with her, so it's one of those things that may not be going conducive to my way, or not to, I wouldn't say my way selfishly, but conducive to the ham radio being here at the house, so. With that, I just give you some thoughts and prayers, Fred, and KE8HNK back over to W8KOC 73.
Fair enough, Elmer. Prayers coming your way. Hopefully things work out with your sister. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. WB6BJN, good morning, Mark. How are you doing this morning? WA8KOC for the net.
Hey, Fred. Good morning to you, sir. You're sounding great this morning. I'm doing great. I got my walk in with Sarah. Sarah and I went out for a walk. It was a beautiful morning this morning. God has provided us with a beautiful day. Let's see. 30.063 on the barometer. 69.4 degrees. And it was 65 when I went out, so it's warming up fast. Humidity, 90%. Let's see, northeast, 0 to 2, partly cloudy skies, and about a 30% chance of thunderstorms here today. For you guys, Tom, who was on earlier and said get your grass mowed, he is absolutely correct. Nice, clear morning. Get it done this morning because convective activity, that's daytime heating, builds those thunderstorms, and that's going to be in effect for the next couple of days. Let me take a break. In fact, much of the Midwest and much of the Mid-South is going to be under that as waves rotate around the Bermuda High and move westward into the area and bring showers and thunderstorms. May start out nice and clear in the morning, but that sun heats the ground and builds those thunderstorms in the afternoon. So don't be fooled by a nice, clear morning because that can mean stuff in the afternoon as far as thunderstorms go. And so typical summer. But the models are saying there's the trend in the models now for an early fall. That doesn't hurt my feelings one iota. We can have an early fall. I'm ready. But remember, take that with a grain of salt. Models can lie. But anyway, nice warm summer weather. For those that like nice warm summer weather, I'm ready for it to be over. Much of the West Coast is under hot temperatures, and parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and even a little bit of the Midwest and parts of the South under hot temperatures as well. The tropics, going on in the tropics right now, everything is quiet, and El Nino is definitely growing. Record-breaking El Nino is still growing in the Pacific. Fred, I hope everybody, you and everyone, has a blessed day. This is WB6BJN.
Okay, Mark, blessed day right back at you. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Thank you for a report. I'll look forward to talking in the near future. 7-3. N8 VFK, Cliff, buddy. How's your Wednesday going so far?
WAAKOC Internet, N8 VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all the listeners out there. Well, here on this wonderful Wednesday in Columbia Station, I'm currently at 63 degrees. I got 62-degree dew point, 95% humidity, barometer at 30.10 and steady. Looking at the radar, it's out there a ways, but like Mark said, the convection will kick it up, and we'll see if we get some rain. We can certainly use it, just not too much, too fast. Let's see. Yesterday I actually got all my mowing done. I got my weed trimming done. And as soon as I put my tractor away, my weed and feed guy showed up. So my lawn's been fertilized, and when that rain hits it, I'm probably going to regret it because that grass will probably start growing like crazy. Let's see. Today I'm going to be kind of working on my next-door neighbor's son, who's a leukemia survivor, has been tentatively accepted into the trade as an apprentice for electrician. He has no background or anything of that nature, so I purchased a basic electricity book for him. It gets into some of the more in-depth math, but I just told him just read the first few dozen or so pages of each chapter so you can get familiar with the terminologies and, some of the whatnots in there. And then Phil, KAPMI, made a suggestion to me because of what he does in that regard, that he really needs to know about tools. Let me take a break. N8 VFK returning. Unfortunately, he has no experience with tools. His father never really taught him anything, and his father is a plumber, but he doesn't even really know how to use a basic hammer. So I've been doing research on the internet, finding out what first-year electrical apprentice toolkits are supposed to be, what contents you should have for that. And been putting together a list of all the tools recommended, their descriptions of what they are, and grabbing a picture and putting it next to the description. And I'm going to give that to him as kind of a cheat sheet. And fortunately, I have pretty much everything that's on the list. So I'm going to bring him over here. He's already agreed to it. And I'm going to sit down and show him the tools and show him how they're used. And just, a basic overall fashion. So it kind of makes me feel good being retired and from a technical background to be able to share my experience and my knowledge with a young man who needs some guidance for his future. And hopefully he takes it seriously, passes his initial exam, and gets accepted into the trade. So that's my day, and I'm just kind of enjoying it. So with that, I'll hand it back over to you, Fred. WAKOC, this is N8 VFK, 73s, everyone.
I'm telling you, sounds like you're going to be a great tutor. And, hopefully this young gentleman will sincerely appreciate your efforts and stick with it and come out satisfactorily. Whatever you do, wonderful Wednesday to you. Stay safe. I look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3, buddy. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8 KOC.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet,
Charlie
KA8,
Sierra,
LYJ,
Bravo Zulu,
Bob, Mobile in Magic City.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry Dell Whiskey Run, West Virginia, KF8 ERZ.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Daisy Copley.
Kilo Echo 8.
Control, please recognize Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Herbert, West Mifflin, PA. I'll be in and out, first time in.
KD8 QOL. Kilo Delta 8 Quebec Oscar Lima. This is Pete over here in Kenmore. And I'll be in and out myself. 73 is you, Fred, and everyone else out here on this fine net. Everyone have a wonderful day.
I've got to pick it up. I'm going to give you guys who I got. And I know I just missed a station that checked in along with Randy, KE8TLB. He said he was in and out, and it's his first time. If that station could please re-identify for me, please.
Yes, that would be Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Herbert, West Mifflin, PA. First time in, and I'll be in and out.
Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo, Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. Herb, thank you for checking in with us. I marked you in and out. I want to say, by the way, congratulations. You're number 42 on the check-in list this morning. We give clarification and recognition to number 42 check-ins. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Congrats. Please drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. It's great to hear from you. We started off with KA8LYJ. There was an immediate collision with Bob. I didn't catch the call sign. KF8ERZ, NT8D, KE8TLB. Who did I miss that collided first off?
WB0 Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Bravo Zulu Chris and Ravenna in and out.
Okay, Chris, I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for checking in with us here at number 44 this morning. I appreciate it, and you got to drop back and spend some time with us whenever you can. Also, WB0 IQK. Mark, I've got you on the list. I'm going to be right back to you. I'm going to get some of these other stations in here before I miss them. Hopefully I won't miss anybody. KA8LYJ, Bob, nice job on the trivia question last night on the weekly net. Over to you.
WAKOC, KA8LYJ. Yeah, thanks, Fred. That was fun. Just pulled into the parking slot here at my favorite coffee shop after the Kiwanis meeting. We had the principal of the primary school as our guest speaker today, and she was talking about this summer's kindergarten boot camp. And I had to shake the mental image out of my head several times of 54-year-olds jogging in step while some teachers are in the back calling them maggots. Turns out that wasn't what it was like at all. And now I'm just getting started with the week because Wednesday's the start of my work week, pretty much. And that's about it. KA8LYJ. Back to you, Fred.
Good enough. Thanks for checking in, Bob. I appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. That lady is a doll, the principal of that school. She has helped us with LifeWise, and she's just a wonderful lady, a great lady. 7-3, Bob. Recognizing who came in, also, KE8TLB was in here with us, and KD8QOL, Keith over here in Kenmore was in and out. Keith, if you're still listening, have a good one. I already recognize KC8SBZ. So we're back on the list of WB0IQK. Mark, are you out on a bicycle? I couldn't hear that part of it, but it's good to hear from you. WA8KOC for the net.
WB0IQK, bicycle, mobile. Yes, I am, Fred. Great day, beautiful day. Hope the thunderstorms don't materialize in the afternoon, but if it comes, it comes. And we could probably use more water. My yard's pretty dry. Just got started, so we'll be out here for a little bit longer, so we'll be riding along with the net. Thanks for getting me in here. WB0IQK, bicycle mobile.
Hey, buddy, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while. I know that Joe was asking to get out on a bike ride, and I don't know if you'd like to join in on that one or not. Always enjoy cycling with our friends, but Joe seems to take a very leisurely ride where some of us tend to go just a tad faster. We'll see what happens. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Be careful on the bike. Look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KF8ERZ. Good morning, Terry. How are things down in Whiskey Run? It's great to hear from you.
Hey, KC, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. It's good to be with y'all this morning. Always a pleasure, and I appreciate you taking my check-in. A little late coming to the table this morning. I kind of overslept. I guess I took one out of Gary's playbook there. But anyway, I just enjoyed my first cup of coffee and listened to everybody's comments since I've been in here. So far, it's a beautiful day on Whiskey Run. Sun's shining. They're calling for some storms, maybe, and rain later, but so far it looks real good. And kind of envious of the one on the Mark there on the bike ride. I've been wanting to get on the trail and get on my bike here, on my e-bike. I don't really ride my regular bike too much anymore since I got the e-bike. It's made me lazy, but I like to get out on the bike and get some miles in. Maybe a little toward fall I'll have more time. But anyway, don't have too much else to add. Just want to say I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday, and hopefully talk to y'all again maybe tonight on the Beacon Net, and then again tomorrow on the Barometer Net. So at that, I'll hand it back to you, Fred, and say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
KF8ERZ, WA8KOC. Terry, God bless you, man. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate that. Hopefully you'll have a good day down there in West Virginia. Wild, wonderful West Virginia. Whatever you do, make it a great day. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we're always glad to hear from you. 7-3, pal. NTAD, WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Good morning there, Fred. Everybody on the net. Well, you're hoofing it along after 8 o'clock there, Fred. Nice job. Good, beautiful sunny day here morning in Copley. I'm hoping it stays nice enough for me to mow the lawn. I didn't get to it yesterday. Made a road trip up to Michigan and then stopped by Bowling Green. Spent a couple hours with my daughter, introduced Renee to her, and got to see her better half. Then she had to go to work. He had just gotten home from wrestling traffic in Indianapolis all day. So, but we got to visit with them for a little bit. My daughter's birthday's coming up tomorrow, so I wanted to see her before her birthday got here. I'm sure she's going to be busy tomorrow and doesn't need me interfering with her plans. But anyways, we're going to try to get some chores done around here today if we're lucky. Got to clean up all the instruments and all that stuff after Sunday night's rain and all that stuff. Everything's dried out in the living room. So lots to do, but a nice day to do it. Thanks for taking the call there, Fred. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. Maybe catch some of y'all on the Border Breakers later. NT8D, back to you.
All right, right. Thanks for checking in with us, Dave. Appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Don't work too hard. Hopefully you get your grass cut. I've got to get mine cut. I don't have to do both front and back, just the back, but that in itself is just enough. Take care. 7-3. Talk to you soon. KEATLB, Randy, take it away. It's good to hear from you. How's your morning going so far?
Hey, Fred. Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KEATLB, here in Rittman. Yeah, just doing pretty good, Fred. Just got up and had me a cup of coffee and just trying to get my mind going. But, yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Hopefully we won't get too many storms tonight. And but, Fred, I appreciate you getting me in, and it's always enjoyable to listen to you guys' nets. And I hope everyone has a great day. So this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KEATLB, 73, and God bless.
7-3, Randy. God bless you, buddy. And I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. I didn't ask you the other day if you're still involved with trying to start up a detailing business. But if you are, if you can let me know next time I talk to you. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. Talk to you soon. KC8SBZ, Chris came in from Ravenna, in and out. He was number 44 on the list this morning. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We're still taking check-ins.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Alpha, KE8WA.
November 8th, Yankee Mike Yankee N8YMY out on the 0 turn cutting grass. Listen to the net, Fred. I'm in and out. 7-3s. Have a great day.
CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee.
KD8SLG with a recheck, please.
I don't know, I might have mixed with someone. KCFQV as a recheck.
All right, added to the list, KE8WA. Gary, I'm going to be right back to you. John, N8YMY, I got you marked in and out. Careful on the 0 turn. Don't work too hard. Take good care of yourself and have a wonderful Wednesday. And K5CFY, Ray, I'm going to get right back to you. We have some rechecks. I heard KD8SLG first. El Presidente, take it away.
WAKFC, this is KD8SLG. You were talking about bikes. I just had to jump in for a moment because I have been getting out on my e-bike. And what I've been doing for fun, you talked about different rates, is sometimes I'll just go out there, put it on pedal assist 5, and crank as hard as I can and burn down the battery and go 28 miles an hour from one end of the trail here to the other. It ends up being about 8 miles. And that's just fun. And in the mornings, there's a log out on Black Creek. There's like 12 or 15 turtles that go out there every morning, and they will stretch out their arms and their legs and their head as far as they can and just lay in the sun on the log. It's so fun to see. And every time I stop or pull out my camera to take a shot, they all jump into the water. That's my story. And hey, we're linked up with Oklahoma this morning, I just noticed. So hello to everybody in Oklahoma. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
Okay, Nick, thanks for the recheck. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to say I took the controls off my bike, so it's a Class 3 now, and if I put it on, like, I'm going to say 5th gear, maybe 6th, and I pedal my tail off on economy setting, the lowest electrical setting, I can get up to 28, 29 miles an hour real easy. I never tried it on any of the higher speeds or any of the higher electrical settings, but the thing flies. And you're right, beautiful scenery on the trails here in northeastern Ohio.
It's a shame that once you get your phone out and get the camera setting up, all the wildlife disappears. Take good care of yourself. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. 7-3. Talk to you later on today. KC at FQV, recheck.
KCFQ, yeah, I went to look. I was looking at our chart here for this era, and I seen RGB. I said, geez, I wonder what, because that's Oklahoma, I know he's at. So I went and bought the bubble chart up. Wow, the bubble chart is big when you click on that. Yeah, Oklahoma's connected, and then they got all kinds of things connected to it. I think Extended Freedom Network's even in there, and that. So, I just seen that, because then I brought up the 515-420, and I could hear outside, it must be connected out through Oklahoma. And yeah, the wildlife, I think they're adapting to us. The deer, I came home the other night, and there was a deer. It was probably 5 or 6. I was coming in the driveway up. It ran right out of the flower bed, right in front of me. He was probably this year, but yeah. So they're adapting to us. They're getting used to us. So yeah, they're saying, nope, you're not getting this picture. So I'll send it back to net control. KCFQV.
The picture that I like of deer are venison on a dinner plate. I'd rather eat venison than any red beef here we get, even though there's some great butchers around here who don't add any hormones or preservatives or anything to the meat. I'd rather eat deer. So anyway, there you go. Have yourself a great day, Mark. KE8WA, Gary, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC here.
Good morning. Tim down here in Snuffy, Ohio. It's going to be a beautiful day. About 69 degrees right now. High about 82 and real calm. If you're going to boat, today'd be a good day for boating. What I got to do today is cut grass. So back to you, KE8WA.
Well, Gary, your plans mirror mine. I'm going out to cut grass as soon as I get off the net here and give the numbers to Doug, KE8 JNH. So I just want to get it done before the heat of the day. Take good care, Gary. Thanks for checking in with us, 7-3. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray. Good to hear you. I heard you on with Jim a little earlier this morning. This is your day to be indoors because it's going to be so darn hot out there, right?
W8WKY.
K5CFY. Yep, it's definitely warming up. I think it's, this morning when I was taking a walk, it was 78, and it's supposed to get up to 102 today, but anyway, good to hear you in there. Good things are always good to wait for, so boy, the net has been hopping. So anyway, doing a great job there, Fred. Always enjoy talking to you, and hope to hear everybody come back on the Barometer Net today. So with that, Fred, I'll give it back to you, and 73, y'all, take care. K5, CFY.
Yeah, Ray, I don't know what's happened. For a while there, I was hitting a high 50s, low 60s for numbers on the net, and then it kind of tapered off. Last couple weeks, I think I've been in like the high 30s or low 40s. And yeah, today's a busy one, but that's okay. We like to get people in here, give them airtime, and let them say what they need to say or like to say. And we appreciate everybody's support and participation, especially those folks out in Oklahoma. That's a hot one, 102 degrees. Stay cool, Ray. I'll talk to you a little later today, 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC.
November 8, Oscar Golf, mobile at the Ohio Western Reserve National Cemetery, getting ready to check into my volunteer slot.
Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee Foxtrot Oscar.
Alrighty then, we've added two more to the list. OOG, I heard you first, Jim. Take it away, it's all yours, WAHLC.
Caller.
I just doubled with somebody. I heard Jim, N8, OOG, and Andy, KC8, YFO. Who's the station I doubled with? Last station to check in on the net. Could you please re-identify?
LHX.
I just doubled with you again. Could you please re-identify?
Fred, WB0IQK. I don't think it's got his PL set up, so as soon as you start to transmit, then he's writing in with you there. You don't need PL then, so he needs to set up his PL.
Thanks, Mark. Last chase station to check in. Could you please re-identify? Hearing nothing, back on the list. N8, OOG. Jim, good morning. How are you? WA8 KOC for the net.
WA8 KOC, November 8, Oscar Golf. Back to you. I'm just getting ready to check into my volunteer slot out here at Western Reserve for the day. You guys take care. Good listening to you all the way from North Canton. Talk to you later. Thanks. N8 OOG.
Okay. All right, Jim. Thanks for being out at the National Cemetery. You take care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Appreciate your check-in. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. Andy, KC8 YFO, take it away. KC8 YFO, Andy, are you still with us? WA8 KOC. Well, we haven't heard anything from Andy. I don't know what's happening there, but hopefully everything is well with him. And I don't know if he's indisposed or if he was in and out. I didn't hear it. Go ahead and take any other check-ins for the Barometer Net this morning. We'll make this last call because we're past the bottom of the hour. I'm starting to feel like Gary, AA8CS.
Kilo Fox 8, Hotel Charlie Papa, KF8HCP, Jew Medina.
I hope I have this call right. Kilo 8, Hotel Charlie Papa. Affirmative?
Sure so.
Get away, good morning and welcome to the Barometer Net.
And I just got my license grant today, so I'm not in QRZ yet, but going to try have a good, great day. 73 Fred and the net. KF8HCP.
Hey, yeah, sorry, Fred. I lost you mobile, so I had to pull into a parking lot. But hey, this is Andy, KCA YFO. So that's my 7-year-old. Just got his license grant at midnight. So wanted to make sure that he got in on the net.
Andy, that's great news. Congratulations to your child there at 7 years old. KF8HCP, could I have your name, please?
True. Delta Romeo Echo Whiskey. Call sign is Kilo Fox 8 Hotel Charlie Papa.
Well, Drew, let me tell you, it's great to have you in on the net this morning. Andy, you can be proud. Drew, you can come back and check in with us anytime you want to. I'm sure your dad's told you that we're here Monday through Saturday starting at 7 o'clock and going till whenever. So feel welcome to drop back in and spend some time with us whenever you can. Congratulations on getting licensed. And KC8YFO, Andy, did you have anything else to add?
Hey, no, thank you so much, Fred. Yeah, it's been exciting. Yeah, we got him done at the last Sarah event on Saturday with Stefan. So that was a really good day. He was really excited. We just picked him up a radio at DX, so that was his prize. And then we're working on setting up a permanent node at the house too, so that he can check in on his HT. So yeah, it should be a fun day. Going to do some yard work like everybody else before the thunderstorms first, and then we'll move on to that and play some radio today. So maybe even checking on the boredom breaker. But anyways, hey, thanks so much for taking the check-ins, Fred, and great job as always. Nice long net today, and thanks for your service, sir. All right, back to you, WAKOC from KC8YFO.
Andy, once again, congratulations on getting your son licensed like that. Stefan did mention that. I think it was an update on maybe last night's net or something. It was last night's net, actually. And congratulations to Drew. Good job, Drew. And you folks have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your day. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is last call.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby.
I am so glad I was here for that. KD8SLG.
Amen, Nick. Isn't it great? Absolutely fabulous. Joe, where the heck have you been? Have you been trying to check in and got collided with? I don't know, but it's sure good to hear you this morning, pal. NHAKO, WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NHAKO. Well, actually, I was running silent because my wonderful XYL did not sleep well, so she's in the next room trying to get a morning nap. So that's why I'm kind of running quietly. But I just had to check in and send my congratulations to the new young ham. That's quite an accomplishment at your age, and it's something to be proud of. And I hope we hear from you again. Just had to come in and extend congratulations to them. So thank you very much, and to everyone, please take care. God bless you all. In 7-3 N8JKO. Quietly back to next Net Control.
Okay, Joe, I'm going to tone my voice down a little bit. I'm sorry to be so loud. God bless you, buddy. Take good care of your darling bride. You're a good man, and I'm sure she appreciates it, and hopefully she'll get her nap in this morning and feel a little bit better. And I totally concur, I think we all do, about Drew being licensed. It's a great thing. Take good care, Joe. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Last call for the Barometer Net. Carrie, if we don't hear anything, 6 seconds, and it's yours.
Mr. Gary, K7QV.
Excuse me, Mark.
You'll see. I'm just joking with you, Fred, K7QV.
Alrighty then, Carrie, it is all yours. Will you help me come in and close this thing up? You'll be number 52 on the list this morning, pal.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all of our check-ins and listeners, and good morning to our new ham out there, Drew. That was that was great to get him in there this morning. Knew him at 7 years old. Wow. I hope he checks in regularly on the net here now that he's made his first contact. That's great. Anyway, Fred, great net this morning, 52. That's been a while since we've hit the 50s, so that's a great net there, no doubt about it. It was enjoyable, to say the least. Well, it's going to be the wonderful Wednesday here, and the first Wednesday of the month, and I meet with my high school buddies later on this afternoon at the FOP up there at Walder Park. That's a nice place, and we enjoy it. And it'll be fun, except we've lost 3 of our regular members since Christmas Eve was the one that passed Christmas Eve, and we've lost 2 other ones besides him this year, and that's a sad thing about that. Anyway, hope everybody out there has a wonderful Wednesday, and I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. Well, Fred, that's about all I have this morning, so I'll just say 73 and turn it back to you, WAKOC, and you can wrap it up. Great net this morning, Fred. It's like I said, it's been a while since we've hit the 50s, so great job. 73 all, and back to you there, Fred, to wrap it up. Everybody just have a great day.
Gary, my friend, thank you for being our closer and helping me get in here and put the ribbons on things, wrap things up at the end of the net. I concur with you totally, and Nick. It's great to hear Drew in here as a newly licensed ham at 7 years old. Andy's got to be pretty darn proud, I got to say. You be safe. Enjoy your time with your schoolmates this afternoon. And I hope that I get a chance to talk to you in the near future. I'd like to come over and take a look at your antenna setup again. But we'll do that another time. Take good care, Carrie. 7-3. Thank you to all the stations that checked in on the Barometer Net this morning. I can speak for all the NCOs here in Silvercreek that I'm sure they appreciate it just as much as I do. They're all great nets, no matter how many few or many check-ins we have. And it's always great to hear a young ham come in and check in with us like Andy's son, Drew, KF8HCP. With that, those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or any other devices, if you'd like to get a license like young Drew and come and join us, you can go to WAWKY.org. That is the club's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions scheduled. They're headed up by NAWB, Stefan, the lead for the VE team he's assembled. You can tell by a young man, 7 years old, being licensed. Stefan's team does a great job. And it's not that difficult, folks. It's a lot of fun, especially when you get a young fellow like that coming in with his first contact. Quick pause for time. Thanking the originators of this net, Garlock K8 BYR, Dorothy WB8 JTW, and Tom K8 DSE 37 plus years ago. They started this off. This is enjoyable. We're continuing on. Also, recognition to our net control emeritus, Ron, KDA CBS, handling his net Monday through Saturday all by himself for multiple years. With that, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. We've got the Board and Breaker net starting at 1 p.m. Eastern this afternoon here. We've also got the Beacon net this evening. Early check-ins 9:30, regular net at 10. KD8 SLG will be the early check-in NCO, I believe, you said. And, it's a great day for amateur radio here on the WAWKY repeater. I'll go ahead, say thanks to everybody once again. I'll return this repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:47 a.m. with 52 check-ins. WA8 KOC clear.